How y'all doing? Lord have mercy. Happy Sunday in my world. Happy whenever you see this in your world. Okay. Bienvenidos a mi canal. Welcome back to my channel. If you know me, thank you so much for coming back to see a girl. I appreciate you for realsies. If you do not recognize this face right here, my bad. My name is Latrice, and nice to meet you. And this right here is Faith by Latrice. Or faith is a muscle we exercise around here. Now let's get on into it. Y'all know dilly-dally. Mira. Today I had a wonderful day. My God, I had a wonderful day. Went to church. It was wonderful. Then I ate after with a lovely friend. She was wonderful. We had wonderful conversation. Then I went home and took a nap. It was wonderful. So I woke up now. Got into my little librito. And it was Joshua 24, 14 and 15. Let me give you the synopsis and backstory. This chapter 24 in Joshua is the last chapter of this book. Basically, Joshua was at the end of his life. He was the person, if y'all remember from other videos that I've said, he was the person after Moses died. Moses was the one who led the children of Israel out of Egypt. All the things, wonderful victory. Moses died, Joshua was up next. Now, Joshua was at the end of his life. Basically, God has Joshua round up all the tribes of Israel. So everybody, right? He has him get all of the people together. He summons them to the city called Shechem. And it says specifically that it includes the elders, leaders, judges, and officers, right? So that basically is like, think your priests, preachers, pastors, city councilmen, all the people who lead the community, right? So he gets all the people together. God speaks through Joshua to the people, and he says, look, I have brought you and your ancestors out of slavery. I protected y'all. I fought for you and with you against all the people who was trying to conquer you all of these years. I've done X, Y, Z for you, like nobody's business, huh? He makes it a point to say in verse 12, at the end of verse 12, it was not your swords and bows that brought you victory. I gave you land you had not worked on. I gave you towns you didn't build. I did all this stuff. I gave you vineyards and olive gardens, olive groves for food that you didn't plant. I did all of this stuff for you. I protected you, the whole nine. I gave you all the things. Let's get to the verse that count. Verse 14. So he said, I did all this, right? So boom. So fear the Lord and serve him wholeheartedly. Put away forever the idols your ancestors worshiped when they lived beyond the Euphrates River and in Egypt. Serve the Lord alone. But if you refuse to serve the Lord, then choose today whom you will serve. Would you prefer the gods your ancestors served beyond the Euphrates, or will it be the gods of the Amorites in whose land you now live? There's a translation that says, this is the last verse. But as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. El tema de hoy. Stand on it. It was going to be stand on business, but I ain't. Stand on it. What are we standing on? Our decisions. Pick a side. Essentially, this is what he was telling the children, the tribes of Israel, basically the whole community, all 12 tribes, which is all the people. Pick a side. Pick a side. Okay, God has done all this stuff for you, and sometimes y'all still be want to wild out, still be want to rebel against him and all that, but then you come back and be like, God, I love you. Oh my God. We do that often. Pause. There may be people who watching this who don't believe in God. That's your business. That's okay. But for the people who do, and matter of fact, even if you don't believe in God, either way in your life, right? Listen up. Pick a side. Choose how you're going to live your life. This is a new year. We still in January, right? If you're saying this year I'm going to be more disciplined, that means you have to make decisions according to a person who is disciplined. That means you're going to have to do the things, oh God, do the things that are going to help you reach your goal, right? Being disciplined, as an example, practicality, right? Getting up early, setting timers, setting your schedule, doing what you're supposed to do. Commit to it. Commit to it. Whatever you're doing, whatever type of person you decide you want to be this year for the rest of your life, make a decision. Pick a side. Stand on what you say you're going to do. Because if you don't pick a side, you will not see any fruit. If you decide you're going to be the type of person that's going to chill and relax and do it, all right, bet, do that. But if you decide you're going to be that person who's going to have a new life, who's going to experience new things out of life because you're choosing to do new things, do that. Be that person, though. You have to be that person on the inside. You have to make a decision, a resolve that this is how I'm going to live my life. Pick a side, because guess what? In Revelation chapter 3, the Apostle John, God tells the Apostle John, write letters to these 7 churches. Tell them, get their act together, huh? He says in verse 15 in chapter 3, I know all the things, this is God speaking. I know all the things you do, that you are neither hot nor cold. I wish you were one or the other, huh? But since you are like lukewarm water, neither hot nor cold, I will spit you out of my mouth. Since you won't pick one, get out of my face. Huh? Okay. You have to choose. Choose who you're going to be. If you're going to be that hardworking person, all the things, do that. You can't be now lackadaisical on the day you don't feel like doing it. Because when discipline really matters is when you don't feel like doing the thing that you got to do. Okay. It's not discipline if it's not discipline, or it doesn't really count if you're doing it when you feel like it. Lord, submission is not submission if you always agree with the thing that you have to submit to. All right, that's it. Wow. Go about y'all's business. Si nadie te ha dicho hoy, esta día que te estoy hablando a ti mismo. If nobody has told you today, I want to tell you that I love you. And I love me, because listen, life be lifing out here. But guess what? We are going to prosper regardless. Catch you on the flip side. Bye.